Mary Grace Roslenda, your teacher for today. By the way, how are you today, kids? Oh, it's nice to hear that you are all good today. Anyway, let's have first a short recap to our last topic. Did you still remember it, class? That's great. Now, who can give an idea what was our last topic? Very good. Our last topic was all about force. Now, who can define force? Yes, Karil? Very good. A big hand to Karil. Now, what are the forces that are used to put an object into motion? Yes, it's correct. Now, what do you call when the object changing its speed or direction, class? Yes, it's correct. It is called acceleration. How about the effects of force of an object? Give me one. Very good. What else? Yes, it's correct. So those are the effects of force of an object. Now, do you have any questions or clarifications regarding to our last topic, class? That's great. So let's move on that topic and we'll look forward to our new lesson for today. Are you ready, class? Okay, but before that, we will have first an activity. So I will show you a video clips, class, and then all you have to do is to observe and describe what I have been presented, okay? If you want to answer, kindly raise your right hand so that I can identify if who among of you can get the correct answer. Because once you get the correct answer, I will give you 5 points for your class participation. Is it clear? Okay, let's start first this one. Now, who can describe what is in the video, class? Yes, Kyle? Very good. Your answer, Kyle, is correct. How about this one? Yes, it's correct. And the last one, this one? Very good. So, all of your answer, class, is correct. But what do you think the objects or living things doing, class? Based on the 3 videos that you had watched. Yes, correct. The objects or living things are moving from starting point to another. What do you call the action change its location and direction, class? Yes, correct. It's called motion. How about how we measure how fast the object is? Yes, by measuring its speed. Now, do you have an idea of our lesson for today, class? What do you think is our lesson for today? Yes, correct. Our lesson for today is all about measuring motion in terms of distance and time. So in this lesson, here are the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners are able to, everybody read. Okay, did you understand our learning objectives, class? So I hope those learning objectives will be achieved at the end of this lesson. Now, let's proceed to our discussion. So every time we wake up until we go to sleep, all of the activities we involve, what? Yes, movement or action. So we need to move in order to complete or finish our task, right? Okay, so motion is always be a part into our life. But what do you think motion, class? Who can define what is motion? Yes, Alexandro? Yes, it's correct. What else? Who have an idea about motion? Yes, Jean Rose? Yes, it's correct. So, when we say motion, class, it is an action that changes position with regards to the reference point. So everybody read the definition of motion. Okay. So did you know what is reference point, class? Okay. So when we say reference point, class, it is a fixed place or an object that is used to identify the position of an object. Sammy, what is reference point? Thank you. So for short, reference point is a stationary object that is used to determine that the object is moving, or sign by using any object to determine that we are moving near or far to our destination. For example, when we are riding a bus going to Baiso, what is your reference point, class? Okay, how about the others? Okay, so we have our own reference point in riding a bus, a motorcycle, or a van. For us, it is easy to identify that we are moving to our destination, right? Okay, so since you already know what are the types of motion according to Isaac Newton, now let's proceed on how to compute motion of an object. Now, how can we measure the motion of an object, class? Yes, correct. By computing the average speed of an object. Speed measures the motion of an object and the distance traveled in a given time. It has two elements, the distance and the, yes, correct, the time. So in measuring the average speed, simply the distance covered of an object divided by the time it makes to travel of that distance. So here are the formula in measuring speed. Okay, can you take down notes, the formulas that I will give you, class, because later we will use this one in measuring the motion of an object, okay? Alright, how about distance? How can you define distance, class? Yes, very good. A big hand to Glyza. So, in measuring distance, we use this formula. Okay, distance equals speed multiplied by time. Here are the measuring tools and units used for measuring distance. Okay, again, what are the units used in measuring distance? Yes, it's correct. Centimeter is the unit used for measuring shorter distance that can be used by a ruler, while kilometer is for longer distance, okay? How about time? Who have an idea about time? Yes, it's correct. So, in measuring time, we use this formula, class. Okay, time equals distance over speed. So, here are the measuring tools and units used in measuring time. Okay, again, what are the units used in measuring time, class? Yes, it's correct. The second is the unit used in measuring shorter time being consumed, while hour is for longer time being consumed. Okay? Did you get it, class? Alright. Okay, so since you already know what are the things in order we can measure motion, as well as the measuring tools and units in measuring distance and time. Now, we use this formula in order for you to understand an analysis on how to measure distance, time, and speed of an object. But, let's have first the speed. Everybody read the first problem. It takes a fast swimmer about 25 seconds to complete a 50 meters freestyle. What is the speed of the swimmer? So, in solving this problem, we use the mathematical strategy in mathematics subject. So, in this lesson, we integrate the mathematics subject because in solving the motion of an object, we use such formulas and also the mathematical strategy in order to get the final answer. Okay? So, what is asked in this problem? Yes, correct. The problem asks for the speed of the swimmer. What are the given numbers in this problem? Yes, correct. So, the given numbers are distance equals, yes, 50 meters. Time equals 25 seconds. And speed is unknown. So, what we are going to do in order we can solve this problem? Yes, we use the formula in measuring speed. Again, what is the formula in measuring speed, class? Yes, we have S equals distance over t. S equals, how much the distance again? Yes, 50 meters. Over how much the time? 25 seconds. Next, that we are going to do is to divide the distance and time. So, we need to cancel it, the 50 and 25. So, 50 divided by 25, yes, we have 2. And then, bring down all the measuring units used for distance and time, okay? So, bring down the meter per second. So, this is now the final answer. Everybody read the final answer. Speed equals 2 meters per second. So the speed of the swimmer is 2 meters per second. Okay? Did you get on how to use the formula in measuring speed, class? Yes, just simply divide the distance and time. Okay? How about this problem, class? Who wants to solve? Yes, Karen? Okay, let's check if the answer of Karen is correct. So, what is asked in this problem, class? Yes, the problem asks for the time does a boy he takes to walk in a distance of 20 kilometers. What are the given numbers here, class? Yes, we have speed is equal to 4 kilometers per hour and the distance is equal to 20 kilometers. So, what formula we use this one, class? Yes, we use the formula in measuring time. We have T is equal to D over S. So, how much the distance again? Yes, we have 20. And how much the speed? We have 4. So, 20 divided by 4, we have 5. And then cancel the same units and make sure that the remaining unit is used for measuring time. So we have the hour. So this is now the final answer. Everybody read the final answer. Time is equal to 5 hours. So the time that a boy takes to walk in a distance of 20 kilometers is 5 hours. So did you know how to use the formula in measuring time, class? Okay. How about the last problem, this one? Who wants to solve? Yes, John? Okay, let's check if the answer of John is correct. So what is asked in this problem, class? Yes, the problem asks for the total distance of a person. What are the given numbers here? Yes, we have the speed is equal to 30 km per hour and the time is equal to 4 hours. So the distance here is unknown, right? Okay, so what formula we use this one? Yes, we use the formula in measuring distance. We have D is equal to S multiplied by T. So, 30 times 4. Yes, we have 120. And then, cancel the same unit. We have to cancel the hours. And then, remain the unit used for measuring distance. We have kilometer. So, this is now the final answer. Everybody read. Okay, so the total distance of a person is 120 kilometers. Did you get it, class, on how to measure distance? Okay, so these are the things or ways in order to measure the motion of an object. Understood? Do you have any questions or clarifications regarding to our topic today? Okay, so since none, I will be the one to ask you a question. Again, what is all about our lesson for today? Very good. Our lesson for today is all about measuring motion in terms of distance and time. What is the formula in measuring speed? Yes, correct. How about the formula in measuring time? Very good. How about the formula in measuring distance? Yes, it's correct. What are the measuring units used in measuring distance, class? Very good. How about the units used for in measuring time? Okay. So, in order to grasp your understanding here in this lesson, I want you to share your learnings gained from my discussion. Did you learn something, class? Okay, who wants to share their learnings? Yes, Kaynie? Very good. Let's give Kaynie Daling Tunisia clap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, who else? Who wants to share their learnings? Yes, Shane? Okay, let's give a round of applause to Shane. So, really, you understand our lesson for today, class. So this time, I will give you an activity. The title of your activity, class, is Raise a Card. So I will group you into 4 groups. So row 1 is the group 1, row 2 is the group 2, row 3 is the group 3, and then row 4 is the group 4. So I'll be the one to pose a problem, and then all you have to do is to solve the given problem in the given illustration board. If who will be the one to raise first the card with correct answer will be the winner. Okay? So I have only 5 problems, class. Okay, before we start, kindly observe silence in order to avoid minus points. Okay? So yes, the winner is Group 2. So, a big hand to Group 2 class. Okay, so congratulations everybody for taking part of our game today. So, kindly go back to your proper seats and then please sit down. Arrange your chairs properly, kids. Okay, so this time, I will give your assessment. So, this is now your assessment class. Okay, everybody read the direction. Okay, so I will give you 10 minutes to solve the problem. Are you all done? Okay, let us check. Kindly exchange your paper to resubmit. Okay, who got a perfect score of 15? Can you raise your right hand? Okay, thank you. So, as I observed, almost all of you got the perfect score of 15. And I am grateful that because you really understand on how to solve the motion of an object. But before that, I will give you an assignment. So this is now your assignment. Okay, everybody read the direction. Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes to copy your assignment. Are you all done? Okay, do you have any questions or clarifications regarding to our assignment? So since none, I will remind you class that your assignment will be passed tomorrow before we start our new lesson, okay? Is it clear? So this is all for today, class. Thank you and goodbye.